Alright, I labeled this video eBay comparison between the post office and UPS. As of right now, eBay takes or accepts both of these as a shipping method for a seller. These are your choices. If you want to know a whole lot of in-depth details, some of the goods and some of the bads, or some of the goods and some of the bads, it goes both ways with both these shipping companies. You get a little bit more from one and less from, some other categories in each one. So if you want to hear me talk about all that, stick with the video. If you just want to know which one is cheaper, my experience is the post office. That's who I ship with normally, although I do use these people for heavier items. But in a rundown, the post office tends to be a little bit cheaper overall, money-wise. Service-wise, listen to the whole video. So if you're shipping, let's say small items, like I do, these are not the two choices I'm comparing. I'm just comparing the two brands, which is the post office, or USPS, and UPS, United Parcel Service, not the two bags or priority mail envelope. But if you're shipping small items, generally speaking, I go with the post office and usually use their envelopes that they provide you. This is one of the ones that I like. You can put a piece of paper in it, or a small auto part, like I've got tons of stuff here that I sell and ship. And UPS, normally for maybe selling off a three-wheeler or motorcycle, I have to ship the engine or the frame or the set of wheels and tires with the UPS, just because it's a little bit overweight, or maybe it's out of shape. I don't know what they call it, but if you can get some stuff that's too big, basically, or too heavy, or both. So you have to go to UPS, and it costs a little more, but being it's the only option, there's nobody to compare it to. So I have to use both companies. Now, as a business, when I was in the parts business at dealership, we used these people just for one reason, because they picked up at our location and dropped off at our location, and so do these people. But it's a little different. They'll at times be there twice a day, dropping off overnight packages and then ground packages later. So you tend to build a little more relationship business-wise with these people, besides maybe a few other benefits that were discounted compared to the post office. Plus, for a long time, to do any business with the post office, you had to wait in line, and I don't know about the rest of the country, but I had to work out a relationship personally with my post office, just so I could drop off this stuff at the end of the counter and not have to wait in line. Definitely couldn't do it around back. See, they have a lot of rules and guidelines, but like I said, that's some of the cons. Some of the pros for this is this size, or basically any size that'll fit within the size of your mailbox that's approved by your neighborhood or post office or whatever you're having to deal with. They'll pick it up and they drop off whatever will fit in your mailbox, which is nice if you're shipping from a resident. So it kind of depends on what you want, where you're shipping from, And I guess anything else that you want to consider about these two places. You could we're not discussing specifics on the money differences between their shipping rates and services. That seems to vary a lot, but like I said, the first of the video, generally speaking, post office overall has been cheaper, especially if you're willing to ship first class on some of your smaller items, or if you've got books, CDs, videos. There may be some other stuff that goes along with that, art, photography and stuff, but you can ship with the post office on a medium mail, which is really cheap, but it's kind of got to be approved because they will look at it. Otherwise, UPS, they ship hazardous materials, which if you're wanting to ship anything hazardous nowadays, that seems like it's everything. So any kind of aerosol or whatever you're making or having to ship or sell, you can do that really easy with one of your UPS agents. They just sit down and basically talk to you and make sure you're not an idiot and that you'll at least label the package correctly on what it is. That way they can handle it during its shipping and would know who to call or possibly what to do if there were a spill or accident. And the post office doesn't do that. So there's a lot of the pros and cons. If you've got any other more specific questions on the differences between these two shipping companies, whether it's shipping, receiving, price, it doesn't matter. I normally will reply to your comment in the bottom and I'll let you know, or if it's a good enough comment, I'll make a whole nother video about it. So y'all let me know on that. I've got another video up that's been up for a while. It's how to ship eBay items for less using the post office, USPS. So if you've seen that and found this video, great. If you hadn't seen it, check it out. I'll link to it at the bottom. And like always, appreciate y'all watching, and come back and check out my other videos. Subscribe, they'll get sent right to you. Thanks.